everyone. My name is Amanda Batista. I'm Associate Editor of Retail TouchPoints, and I'm here today with Joe Magnacca, who's the president of Duane Reade. And we are here on Wall Street at the grand opening of the new Duane Reade store. Joe, thanks so much for being here with us today.
It is my pleasure. Thanks for coming.
Very exciting. The store looks beautiful. So, Joe, can you tell us what are some of the most unique elements of the new Duane Reade store and what customers can really look forward to when they come tomorrow?
I think there's probably three things I'll touch on. The first one really is within pharmacy. This is the first store that we actually are co-branding our pharmacy with Walgreens. So the exciting thing is that someone can come from a Walgreens location outside of the city and get their script filled within a Duane Reade location.
Okay.
Similarly, if you're a Duane Reade patient, you can, when you're traveling, you can get your script filled in a Walgreens location.
Okay.
So we feel excited about that. So that's been one of our biggest challenges. So our systems are now connected and we're very excited about that.
Yeah, and you know, with regard to the store, the layout looks beautiful. I mean, it's a huge options to choose from. Lots of really exciting elements. There's a lot of beautiful light coming in. So what are your favorite parts of this particular store, and how does it differ from other Duane Reade stores?
Well, you're right. There's over 22,000 square feet of retail selling space in this location. It is a magnificent building. We've tried to maintain all aspects of the original building within the Trump Tower.
Right.
The exciting thing, though, I think for me, is the beauty space. We've really opened up on beauty, and not just from a product point of view, but from a services perspective as well.
Okay.
So when you enter into the beauty space, what you'll see is a very exciting service area that is called Nail Bar, and the Nail Bar is powered by OPI and Essie.
Okay,
so you can go in and get get a manicure done within that area, and we're excited about what that offers, what that brings to the consumer.
Excellent. Talk about customer first, right?
Exactly right, and I think that is one of the things that we wanted to touch on, is that this store is highly localized, and as you know, we have a tremendous program with Flex Rewards,
right.
and we use the data from the area to fully understand what consumers want within the store. So
Excellent.
whether it's great cosmetics or localized product, we now know that this area serves three communities. It serves obviously the broker community and the financial district. It services a highly growing residential area, and it also services a lot of people on the weekend who come down here as tourists. So we
Right.
want to make sure that our mix within the store reflects what they're looking for, which is tough to do. But
Yes.
what you'll find is that our mix actually changes on the weekend within our fresh food area to adjust for obviously the tourists that are more prominent in our location on weekends.
Yeah, you know, that's really great. I mean, localization and merchandise, that's a really common issue and kind of trend that we're seeing. You know, we're seeing a lot of retailers who maybe are trying to introduce that element of localization, but haven't been quite successful just yet. So it's really great to see Duane Reade actually make that come to life. So to that end, you mentioned some of the things that Localized, the local communities have to look forward to. So can you kind of expand on some of those other offers that you can come in and see, whether you're a tourist or one of these, or surrounding neighborhoods? What can someone come in and say, wow, that's for me?
Well, I think there's a few things. I'll start off with the financial community. So obviously we know that people are going to walk right by our store in the morning. Obviously it will become a huge opportunity for lunchtime. So in this store we've actually added a sushi bar, part of a new department called Upmarket. And Upmarket contains a sushi bar as well, a fresh made sushi daily every day, 7 days a week, in addition to a juice bar. So fresh smoothies are made here as well too. So again, catering to that local community that works here every day. We've also expanded categories like yogurts, which we know are great pickup items for people on their way to work, on the go, etc. Granolas. We've also expanded products that we think make a lot of sense for the residential community that live in the area. So if you look down if you look down the aisle in our store, you'll actually see an expansive range of organics, gluten-free products that are more trend-oriented, making sure that we're current with the community and making sure that we're giving them exactly what they want. And of course, we're using all of our data that comes off of our Flex Rewards program to determine exactly what's right for our customer.
You know, a lot of retailers are doing their best when it comes to customer relationship management. I mean, that really is, when you have other categories, some compete on price. For some, it's really a competitive differentiator to compete on experience. So how does Duane Reade really do that?
Well, I think you've hit the nail on the head. First of all, it really is about the experience. Price is important, but we look at price as a component of value. And part of value really is having the right product in the store at the right time for that consumer. So we focus on several things. Obviously, hours of operation are key, having the right mix within our store, having the right services available, being in stock when people need it most. New Yorkers are very, very busy, so we want to make sure that when they do make the effort to come in, that we are in stock.
Right.
One of the things that we think is really important is the fact that we are really trying to change that experience. So people really use drugstores today as transactional. I need shampoo, I need baby powder, I need something for my children, I need an OTC product. And we want to make it more of a shopping environment. So we really want to change that experience and move away from things like price as the reason that people shop.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, price is important, and clearly we need to be right on price, but it's not the only thing you need to be right on when building a store like this.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Joe, thanks so much for taking the time to
Thank
be with
you.
us. It was absolutely great to speak with you.
Wonderful.
Congratulations on the opening.
Thank you.
And thanks very much for watching, everybody.